Aloha, it's Tani here, and today I'll be showing you how to make creamy chocolate macadamia nut pie. It's got 3 layers: buttery crust, salted caramel with macadamia nuts, and this really silky chocolate pudding on top. It's honestly one of those desserts that looks fancy but isn't complicated. Let me show you how to make it. First up, the crust. Grab your food processor, throw in flour, salt, and sugar. Pulse it to 2 or 3 times just to mix everything together. Now add your cold butter. Make sure it's cubed. Process this until it looks crumbly, kind of like coarse sand. That's what you want. Time for ice water. Pulse until the dough starts to come together. If it still looks a little dry, add another teaspoon of water. You'll know it's ready when it clumps together. Dump it out, form it into a ball, and cut it in half. Shape each half into a disc. Take one disc, wrap it in plastic wrap, and stick it in the fridge. You can keep it there for up to 4 days or freeze it for later, up to 3 months. Take your other disc, roll it out to about 1/8 inch thick. Fit it into an 8-inch pie pan. Here's the thing, let it fall into the pan naturally. Don't stretch it, or it will shrink when you bake it. Trim or tuck the edges. Do a little crimp around the edge. Pop it in the fridge for 20 minutes. Or if you're impatient like me, 10 minutes in the freezer works. Now we're going to blind bake this. Preheat your oven at 400 degrees and poke the bottom with a fork. Line your crust with parchment paper. Then add a layer of foil for extra support. Fill it with pie weights or dried beans, whatever you got. Bake for 10 minutes. Pull it out. Remove the weights and foil and bake it for another 20 minutes until it's golden brown. Let it cool completely before you do anything else. Okay, caramel time. This part smells incredible. Get a medium saucepan on medium heat and add your sugar. Just keep stirring, don't stop. You're watching it melt and turn into this deep amber caramel. Stay with it. It can go from perfect to burned in seconds. When it's ready, take it off the heat and whisk in room temperature butter and warm cream. It's going to bubble up, but don't panic. Just keep whisking until everything's smooth and glossy. Stir in your chopped macadamia nuts. Let this cool for about 10 minutes. You don't want it scorching hot. Spread it evenly in your cooled crust. Stick it in the fridge for 20 to 30 minutes so it sets up. Now, for the chocolate pudding. In a saucepan, whisk together sugar, cocoa powder, cornstarch, and salt. Slowly pour in your milk and cream while whisking. You want this totally smooth, no lumps. Put it on medium heat and keep whisking. Don't walk away. This is going to thicken up and start bubbling. Once it bubbles, let it go for 30 to 60 seconds. That activates the cornstarch, so your pudding actually sets. Take it off of the heat, whisk in chocolate, butter, and vanilla until it's completely smooth. If you want it super silky, you can strain it, but honestly, it's usually fine without that step. Let it cool for 10 to 15 minutes. You want it warm, but not hot. If it's too hot, it'll melt your caramel layer. Pour it over the caramel, smooth out the top. And here's the key. Press plastic wrap directly onto the surface. This stops that weird skin from forming on top. Now, the hard part. Chill this for at least 4 hours. Overnight is even better if you can wait. Right before you're ready to serve, make your whipped cream. Stand up mixer, heavy cream. Whip it until you see soft peaks starting to form. Add your sugar and keep whipping until you hit medium peaks. Spread it on top or pipe it if you're feeling fancy. I like to add some chocolate shavings on top too. It just looks nice. Slice it up, serve it. And there you go, creamy chocolate macadamia nut pie, worth the wait. I hope you enjoy this Onolicious chocolate macadamia nut pie. It really was worth the wait.